O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
In the last 50 years, there's been great strides forward in the field of astrochemics and astrobiology. And an author by the name of Jacob Berkowitz has written a book entitled The Stardust Revolution, in which he posits that all of life has come from stardust, indeed from four elements within the universe: nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, and one other that I can't remember. 96% of all of life in this planet and beyond is made up of those four elements. It's interesting that Jacob Berkowitz has noticed something that indigenous peoples around the world have known for years, and that is that we are all connected. Jacob Berkowitz says that if we ever find alien life, it will not be so much alien, but rather it will be a distant cousin of ours, because they too will be made up of these four basic chemicals or four basic species. We are all connected. We are all part of the same. We are all human. That connection is what we celebrate today. We are all connected, one to the other. We're connected to our fellow students, connected to our family and friends, connected to the staff and faculty, connected to all those who are responsible for us being in this place. We could not have done it ourselves. None of us have ever passed this stage on our own merit, but rather because others have been there for us. A convocation is a time to give thanks for these great connections that we have, connections with all else. It is in a spirit of thanksgiving that we come to today to convocation, in a spirit of thanksgiving one to the other and to the Creator, and in a spirit of connection and love one to the other. Amen. Please be seated, everyone.
Well, good afternoon. There you go. We're supposed to have fun today. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the board, fellows, faculty and staff of the university, family and friends, and graduands, welcome to the celebration of your convocation here at the University of Guelph. My name is Rich Maki, the Associate Vice President of Research, and I am privileged to stand before you with the honor of opening this ceremony on behalf of the university. I would like to officially congratulate you, our graduates, on your achievements. I hope you will join me in thanking the many people, your families, your friends, your many mentors who have supported, encouraged, and hopefully inspired you throughout your lives in pursuit of excellence in your studies. For you, this day is both a day of change and continuity, perhaps a true intellectual paradox if there ever was one. The change part is what we primarily celebrate here today, with pomp and a bit of circumstance and ceremony. Today you close one significant chapter in your lives and begin a new one. You mark an important accomplishment that culminates years of effort and hard work on your part, and you turn that goal into another step in your preparation to face new challenges of increasing complexity and impact on the world. And therein lies the continuity part in your journey. Your learning did not begin here at Guelph, obviously, nor will it end here today. Life will become more challenging, more enlightening, more productive, more satisfying, and as you will come to appreciate, more fulfilling too. Perhaps you came here to change your life. There's no doubt I've seen change in more than a few people that came to the University of Guelph. At the very least, you came here to develop the possibilities and the resources of your mind, to devote time to learning essential skills and acquiring knowledge, to challenging yourselves and extending your capabilities outside your personal envelopes. Here in our community of scholars, you enjoyed the freedom to learn about the world around you and to learn about yourself in the process. Our goal was simply to help you see your path a little more clearly. We have tried to prepare you for this next step by opening your eyes to creative ideas that you might not have otherwise had, to cultures of which you were unaware, to thoughtful perspectives that complement and sometimes contrasted with your own. We have tried to help you think critically, to reject simplistic answers to complex questions, and to refuse the empty satisfaction of half-truths and partial solutions. Ultimately, we have shared with you one fundamental lesson, and that is that there is always more to learn. It's now up to you to start applying the lesson of those skills. I encourage all of you to leave this room today with the singular goal of making a difference to the world around you, however big or small. To be someone who demonstrates the power and potential of higher education. Take nothing for granted. Be an active participant in the human race rather than just being a member of it. And be true to yourself in every way, in everything you do. We know you will make us proud, and we hope you are proud too, to wear the University of Guelph name. Be one of those people whose accomplishments we trumpet loudly. And as you make your mark, wherever your future leads you, please don't forget that even though you may no longer be here on the University of Guelph campus, you will always be a part of our family and community. Your association with the University of Guelph, like your journey of learning, will always be lifelong. We want you to feel welcome to return from time to time to share your accomplishments and your many experiences with your fellow alumni, your former professors, and the future students who now will follow in your footsteps. So I ask you to please enjoy this ceremony, take pride in what it represents to you and to your families, and remember all of those who helped you make this particular day possible. I'd like to leave you with one quote from one of my Italian ancestors, Leonardo da Vinci. I like to point out that I'm related to him indirectly, but Leonardo was perhaps one of the greatest Renaissance thinkers of all time and a scholar of unquenchable curiosity. And he said, "It has long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things." Good luck to you all. Make things happen. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Thank you, Mr. President.
Dr. Sylvain Charlebois will now give the convocation address.
Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor, faculty, members, graduates, and distinguished guests. As a member of our university community, I am continuously concerned about our contribution to society as a whole. And I do trust that Chancellor Emeritus Lycan Alexander, who passed away yesterday, shared the same concern. Universities are often considered marketplaces of ideas and knowledge. The ongoing exchange that takes place between faculty and students in these open squares and the moral contract that has bonded us together here are extraordinarily precious. For this reason, the currency of these dialogues and the connections they nurture has been regarded as highly valuable for centuries. As a reputable institution here in Guelph, what we see before us here today is the result of the understanding and the practice of excellence. On the one end of the knowledge continuum, we have the educators, faculty, who deliver the knowledge, the mentorship, and the wisdom. And on the other end, the students, who bring to this exchange a sense of fresh curiosity, spirit, and devotion. Convocation, I feel, is our way as an institution of paying tribute to excellence. It is influence to us all. Excellence, however, is not limited to the university campus. We see signs of it in coffee shops, corporations, non-for-profits, in sports, in families. Excellence can be understood and practiced anywhere. Excellence is not limited to a specific set of words or actions. It is, instead, a state of mind, a prevailing attitude that directs and shapes all that we do. Excellence is about doing better all the time. It is about observing the rules that encourage excellence while continuously striving to improve those rules. Excellence does not recognize false limitations some impose upon race, gender, class, or sexual orientation. Indeed, our shared focus on excellence is our best hope to achieve equality and justice for us all. Excellence is about being dedicated to our work, to our peers, to our community. Hard work and dedication have always had currency in our society and always will. It is important to know, however, that the end of excellence is not always perfection. Perfection is an elusive ideal. Excellence is a habit that may lead to perfection, but which offers its own rewards, some which you may have enjoyed in your time here with us. You may be ending your stay with us at our wonderful university on this day, but hopefully this moment will not mark the end of your journey with learning. At times on this journey, you will succeed, and sometimes you will fail. And that's quite all right. Failure is as important a learning tool as success, if not more so. However, if you have not realized it yet, you will find out that life is not fair, and that being 75%, 88%, or even 99.9% right is often not good enough. Our society expects and deserves more from all of us. It expects excellence and nothing else, and I believe we are obliged as citizens to make excellence a habit. With your indulgence, I will now say a few words in French. En cette belle journée de votre graduation, prenez le temps d'apprécier ce que vous avez accompli. Soyez fiers d'obtenir un diplôme de l'Université de Guelph, l'une des universités les plus réputées au monde. Aujourd'hui, en quittant Guelph, je vous engage ardemment à suivre votre passion et de saisir l'occasion de rendre notre monde meilleur. Je crois sincèrement que vous avez maintenant les outils nécessaires pour le faire. I do believe that the fundamental values we have conveyed to you over the course of your work at the university will serve you well as citizens of an emerging world where borders of all kinds are blurring, where excellence is needed now more than ever. Go now and make history for the world, for your country, and for yourself. With a commitment to excellence, I will look forward to witnessing your contribution to the human journey. I will certainly be exciting. Félicitations à vous tous. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much, Sylvain, for those eloquent words. Well, graduates, the time has come. Will the graduating class please stand? Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees and all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
Good afternoon, everyone. I will be reading the names of all the graduands, and we know that everyone in the audience that's here to see them would like to perhaps give out a special recognition, a shout or a yell, when they walk across the stage. We would ask, though, that you hold your applause until we give you a signal to do that. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts that they may be admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Lisa Belstedt. Catherine Hayland. Catherine Olivia Hode-Reckig. Marjorie Irene Hopkins. Kimberly Michelle Sider. Jose Marie Rose Van Wissen. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts that they may be admitted to the degree of Master of Fine Arts. Claire Caldwell. Matthew Harris. Catherine Jordan. Andrea Thompson. Congratulations to our Master of Arts students. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Management and Economics, that she may be admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Sarah Salih. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Management and Economics, that he may be admitted to the degree of Master of Arts Leadership. Sisai Wadamichael. Olden Michael. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Management and Economics, that they may be admitted to the degree of Master of Business Administration. Puneet Binder. Joshua Bulk. Kyle Braden. Adrian Caravello. Eric Daniel Joseph Carrier. Nadia Chang. Mandy Catherine Cross. Kareem Dalla. So you need the pros. Nanis Idris. Sarah Jane Mao. Christine Ann Moore. Ali Puladi. Gary Punsak. Kevin Smith. Paul Torrance. Andrew Waddington. Alan Wassons. This is the last one. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Management and Economics, that they may be admitted to the degree of Master of Science. Adriana Cordeo Soja. Tyler Hummel. Jenna Lee Schuster. Join me in congratulating these students from the College of Management and Economics.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts, that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Julia Rochelle Alonzi. Hayden Davey with distinction. Lisa Deborah Early. Marcy Foster, Alicia Lawrence, Samantha Alicia Mailman, Brittany Mariah McCullough, Samantha Lynn Murray, Candace Napoloni with distinction. Owen Thomas Nolan, Stephanie Person, Sarah Victoria Press with distinction. Anna Procopio with distinction. Anne Kathleen Richardson. Not sure what happened there, but Christopher Rossetti. Lakshi Sathasivam. Desmond Michael Small. Julia Ann Steele with distinction. Halette Margaret Selma Wilson with distinction. Patricia Rosaline Young. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts General Program. Michael Adair. Stephanie Cabral. Candace Coughlin. Yasmina Kalakaglu. Kylie Greer Davis. Raz Jessica Dashan Farquharson. Alyssa Jacques. Taylor Marie Cup. Stephanie Nicole Lupka. Kayla Martins. Rebecca Rose Mastrometti. Samantha Nahum. Alana Poliskovich. Maria Andrea Peace. Robert Ludwig Perchold. Alexander Julian Ricci. Sarah Catherine Skrull. Harrison David Smith. Daniel Anthony Ventresca. Emily Anne Marie Waldick. Rianne Willoughby. Tyler Wilson. Please join me in congratulating these scholars from the College of Arts Bachelor's Program. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Arts that they may be admitted to the Bachelor of Arts and Science Honours Program. Inara Bronwyn Garrett. Madeline Phillips with distinction. Fernando Salago Behrman with distinction. Carolina Thomas Woods. Please join me in congratulating these scholars from the Bachelor of Arts and Sciences program.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Management and Economics that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours Program. Connor Devlin. James William Gregory Hawkins. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Management and Economics that they be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts General Program. Oh, I thought he was a nameless graduate. First in history, David Dorston. Please join me in congratulating these scholars. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Management and Economics that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours Program. Andrew Joyne Artfield. Peter Drago Bago. Nadia Berry. Adam John Murder, Bachelor. Roger Beck. James Strawn Bolin. Catherine Caprio. David Andrew Klee. Jane Elizabeth Collins. Jarrett J. Dark. Amy Joy Donaldson. Joshua Martin Evely. Lee Friedman with distinction. Simon John Frisbee. Nicholas Joseph Gademski. Aaron Anderson Glacier. Samantha Nicole Grant Sherry. Paul Ian Horan. Sarah Hickey. Connor Graham Kent. Rock John Cowenberg. Stefan Kovacevic. Gregory Mandel. Mark John McGowan. Lloyd Marsh. Douglas Andrew McGregor. Ryan Joseph Muldoon. Yu Chang Hong. Stefan Parkalidis. Dean Patterson. Yifi Pang. Stefan Phillips. Allison Christine Roberts. Kimberly Samuelson. Anna Shpilievskeva. Michael Spencer. Marco Stanoshevich. Manche Sung. Yusuf Adam Tufeksev. Christopher Shakos. Shathu Vasantarachan. Brittany Jane Veenstra. Philip Blessing. Ilana Wozniak. Matthew Scott Young. Cici Chang. Please join me in congratulating the scholars from the College of Management and Economics.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours Program. Monica Carbonell. Andrew Conlon. Titan Huff. Emma Maureen Camp. Tara Miney. Emily Poisson. Sarah Reed. Brian Tohana. Travis Milton Trainee, with distinction. Congratulations to the graduates.
How about a round of applause for the deans for reading all of the names? Mr. Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduates listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduands not present.
So, you did it. After all the work, after all the worrying, after all the time spent on those last-minute assignments, you're finished. Well, actually, not quite. There are two more things that you're going to need to do. First, I'm going to ask all of the graduates to stand up, turn round, and face the people who've supported and helped you, and give them a thunderous round of applause. Okay, you can sit down now, thank you. So I said there were two things. The second is you've got to sit there now and listen to me before you can get out of here. I'm a veterinarian by background, and I'm fascinated by animal behavior. Did you notice what happened then when people stood up? First of all, people were sort of going like this, and then friends and family were going like this. And by the time we got to the end, there were people up there going. We do some very strange things when we interact with each other, but they're really important things. It's really important that we celebrate the successes as we step through life. It's far too easy to dwell on the things that are challenges. So take every moment to enjoy what's happening now, both the graduates and family and friends. Look back over the time that you've been here, the experiences that you've had, and think about all the fun things that you've done. What was the best thing that happened to you? What was the most stupid thing that you did when you were here? Well, when I ask those questions, I can see across your faces the thinking that's going on in your mind. I can see when I say the best things, you can think of something that you did that was absolutely amazing. And then when I say silliest, I think, has he seen the YouTube video of it? These memories, these contextual hooks, are unbelievably important. Sorry to say that what you've sat and done in classes or what you've worked on as papers and assignments in the library are probably already floating out of your mind and won't come back to you. But it's those memories, it's those special things that you've done that will persist. It's those people that you met. It's the experiences that you have. It's the life that you lived here that will come flooding back when somebody says, "You're an alumnus or an alumna of the University of Guelph, aren't you?" And so it should be. You've been very privileged to spend the last few years here. I know that many of you have given back to the community, but nevertheless, you have been very privileged. Take all of these memories, all of the inspiration that they bring, and stride out into the world ahead. Some of you will know what you're doing. Some of you will still be searching. But I want you to have the confidence to know that you can make a difference in this world. I want to share a secret with you. Standing here, dressed in my funny coloured robes, as the vice president of a university, actually as the president of a university, I think, you'd be forgiven for thinking that I'd always been confident. I'd always known where I was going to go. Well, it's not true. I remember sitting as I graduated with my undergraduate degree, listening to the convocation speeches, looking at my parents and their friends and the people all around me, and wondering if I would ever be successful. Well, I'm here to assure you that you can and you will be successful in your lives. But as you leave here, I want to ask you to think about three things. First, live your life to the fullest, every single moment of it. Take every opportunity that is offered to you and try everything at least once. You'll never know whether you really liked something or not if you don't try it. Second is laugh. There are many issues and problems in this world, and all of them will be overpowering unless you develop a sense of fun. Laugh at yourself and with others. Nothing should ever be too overwhelming not to laugh. I've had the fortune of spending a considerable amount of time in the refugee camps in Africa. I landed in Dadaab, the largest refugee camp in the world, on the 20th of July 2011, the day that the United Nations declared famine in the Horn of Africa. 1,500 people a day were walking into the camp starving. On that day, 70 children died before they were even seen in the reception center. And yet these people laugh. At first I couldn't understand it. They'd got nothing, absolutely nothing. But then I realized they laugh in the face of adversity, and in doing so create hope. So if they can laugh, so can you, no matter what the challenge is ahead. And when you laugh, you actually lighten the load. So first live, second laugh, and the third is learn. Never, never stop learning and caring. Only by continuing to care about the people and the planet will you actually make a difference in this world. So look back over the distance you have come and turn and face the future. Take with you what you've learned here and recite the mantra, live, laugh, and learn. Seize every opportunity that the world offers you. And in the words of the Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in this world. Make a difference. Make a difference where it really matters by changing other people's lives for the better, and be a beacon of hope in this world ahead. And please remember the privilege of the freedom in your own lives. You have the freedom to live and work where you like, the freedom to cherish thought that is not constrained by political or religious or ideological dogma, the freedom to walk wherever you want, with whomever you choose. And all of this comes from being in the most remarkable country. Despite all of the economic and social gloom that we hear about, we have a lot to be grateful for, and you have a tremendous amount to look forward to. I celebrate and salute your successes. Congratulations on becoming graduates of the University of Guelph. I wish you every success in the future. Thank you. Before we finish, I'd like to ask you to give another round of applause, this time for two people. They are to Thomas Sharp, who read, dear oh dear, I'm obviously after 4 convocations running out of words. Let me start again. They are to Thomas Sharp, who sang O Canada for each one of the ceremonies today, and to John Greenwood, the Marshal, who I think is skulking in the back there. Step forward, please, John. This is the last time that John, after many, many convocations, will be Marshal. And would you join me in giving a round of applause to both of those people? Following convocation, there will be a reception in the atrium of the Science Complex, and I hope you'll take the opportunity to congratulate each other and to take some photographs as memories. Please, will you remember to return the gowns when you go? We will need them for our next season of convocation. Those photographs that you take will be part of that store of memories. So you'll be able to laugh at the ridiculous shoes that you were wearing, or the amazing earrings that you had on, or those unbelievable shiny trousers that the men were wearing. You'll be able to say, did my hair actually look like that in those days? For some of us, you would say, I actually had hair in those days. Keep those memories, because that's what you'll cherish about the University of Guelph. As we finish, if you'd let us process out first, and then please feel free to walk out of all of the doors, because this is the last of our convocation ceremonies today. Thank you very much indeed.
Convocation is dismissed.